Hey, energy party people. It's that time again. Let's get ready for some vulnerability and community and fun and magic. So let's get started. And I'm going to smudge the space with some Palo Santo wood while we listen to my beautiful theme song, care of Artica Productions. Here we go.
You're magic, magic. We're magic. Magic Mondays with Colleen.
All right. So let's get ready. I think I have my settings correct. Let's find out. So, welcome to anybody watching live or in the future, more than likely in the future. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, and yeah, thank you for staying connected. Um, yeah, so just smudging the space real quick. Let me put that out. Okay. All right. So, welcome to another rousing episode of Magic Mondays. I'm your hostess, Colleen McCann. Yeah, so let's see. I didn't really take any notes this week of what to say, but somehow I still came up with a list. And to quote Snoop Dogg, I keep coming up with funky shit every single day. Yeah, so that's how me and Snoop are alike. Anyway, oh, let's see who's checking in. Yay! Grand Rising from Art and Erica. Yay! Okay, you guys. Well, you know what that means. Let's find your theme song. Here you go.
Art and Erica, Erica and Art. Thank you for joining us, doing your part. Yeah!
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. And like I said last week, Erica and Art, I want to talk to you about something. So I need to actually make the move and send you a message and set something up. Anyway, yeah. And spoiler, well, I'll just say it now. Well, I want to talk to you guys just because I like to talk to you guys. But also, I want to talk to you about your thoughts on me creating my audiobook. As soon as my book is ready, pre-launch, I want to go ahead and record it. And Dave and I were talking about recording it in our sauna. Like he said, maybe put some heavy blankets over it, and he said it might feel a little claustrophobic, you think? But I'm up for it, and I want to talk to you guys since you know about sound and recording and stuff. Anyway, yeah, and I'm planning to do that probably in May. Yeah. Anyway, so and yay, Shannon is here as well. Happy Magic Monday, everyone, she says. And let's go ahead and find Shannon's, what's that? Amazing theme song. Yeah, that's right. Here you go, Shannon.
Shannon,
And
Shannon, Shannon is here. Hey, Dr. Shannon.
Okay. Yeah. So what else do I want to talk about? Oh, well, today's sponsor. Let's get that going. We'll get that little ticker tape going. Today's sponsor is a return sponsor, and it's Joni Loves Tchotchkes. Yep, Joni loves tchotchkes. That's for all things knickknacks. Joni loves tchotchkes. That's right. And I had to look up how to spell tchotchkes, and spoiler alert, I never would have known that's how you spell tchotchkes. Yeah, so we're just going to let that keep scrolling for a second. Yeah, so what do I have going on? Let's see. Well, I'm happy to say Coop is back this time, and he'll explain what happened last time. Oh yeah, my birthday is this Sunday, so that's exciting. So welcome to my birthday week and almost my birthday month. So February 4th. Oh, and I guess that means on Friday is Groundhog Day. How exciting. And my father's birthday. Okay. And some other people I know. Like we're heavy into Aquarius season and it's hard for me to keep up. Yeah. So, and for my birthday, in case you're wondering, usually we wouldn't really do anything except I'd make Dave, I was gonna say make Dave my bitch, my birthday bitch. Yeah, I'm sure I'll make him get me a coffee and maybe we'll get dinner out on my birthday. And by out, I mean probably going to the Habit and getting some fast food and bringing it home and watching a video or something. Anyway, which is absolutely fine with me. My days of wanting a party or a surprise party or yeah, no thank you. No thank you. Yeah, but I will be the same age as the Super Bowl, which is 58. Okay. Yeah. So what else did I want to say? Oh, but for my birthday the night before, we are going to have we're going to have dinner and play a game with some friends in San Diego, so that'll be nice. And we also went and had dinner with some friends this past Saturday, and we played a new game. And just in case you're interested, it's called Telestration or Telestrations. And it's basically the telephone game sketched out. And let's just say it's good for a lot of laughs. It's called Telestration. We heard about it on a podcast and got it. And yeah, it did not disappoint. Okay. So, did I mention I'm making bone broth? That's exciting, right? So it's in the crock pot. Made a whole chicken, which I find distasteful. Um, Having to touch a carcass and thinking about, oh, this used to be a chicken walking around. Anyway, but we're making some super healthy bone broth. So thank you, chicken, for dying for us. Yeah. And as I mentioned before, I'm learning a new thing. I'm still in the thick of it, but I'm out of my hibernation and sounded like hypernation. No, hibernation. And I'm more in expansion mode and lots of things happening at the same time. And I'm doing this mysterious new thing that I'm keeping mysterious until I start seeing results. I don't want to talk something up and then be like, oh, wah, wah, it didn't work. Yeah, but what I mentioned in my newsletter, and once again, as always, if you're not getting my newsletter, shame on you. So go ahead and go to energyhealingwithcolleen.com and sign up for it if you like. I send out an email every week, every Monday, consistently. And this time, I talked about how I've said something that makes Dave nervous, and I say, "Bring it to the universe." Like, yeah, bring it. Like, so I'm doing this new mysterious thing, and before I do any work on that, my habit I'm making is I sit down with my pendulum and I ask, "Is there anything energetic that wants to show up that's lurking in the background and preventing me from having easy success with this?" And I clean it up and it's just making my ride smoother. So, and I'm also saying out loud to the universe, bring it, like bring it on. Like if even if it feels like a dump truck of awfulness falls on me, I'm going to clean it up energetically. So I'm looking for some big ass cleanup. And sometimes that really triggers me and things get weird for a second. That's what makes Dave nervous. So, sorry, Dave. You're welcome, Dave, because any movement I make going forward, that's for us. So that being said, so I'm bringing it. Oh, and the last thing I wrote down is, and this is probably boring to anybody else, but my pendy has like a few pieces have kind of fallen apart, and so I've had to kind of slap it together. Just to make it work for the time being until I really redo it. And I'm thinking of, and this is the part this additional part where it will either be super boring or somewhat interesting or neither. Yeah, I'm thinking of, I'm going to, so it's back to its original titanium color, but I do have a setup where I can anodize it, and which is bringing, what is it, like electrical voltage with water, and you use like, I use a copper plate in there, and you basically dip it in and turn up the volume to the color you want, or the I don't know the words anymore. But it's really fun. It's really, really fun. So I can kind of make it more of a hot pink or yeah, it doesn't give me all the colors, but I know I can do blue and sometimes I can do some green. So I'm excited about that. And my other option is to hang it up outside and blowtorch it, which is really cool to watch it get like super hot and like kind of glowing red. And then it ends up being a really interesting color and pattern. Um, so that's pretty exciting, right? Yeah. Anyway, so I think I have listed all the things, or I've said all the things I was going to say. So how about we bring on Coop and he can explain himself about not showing up last week. So let's get his amazing theme song ready. Da, da, da. Where are you, Coop? Oh, there we are. Okay, so let's bring on Coop, shall we?
Ooh, ooh, we're catching up with Coop. We're catching up with Coop. Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome. I'm glad you made it this time. I know what happened last time.
Me too.
What happened?
Well, nothing very exciting. Just I had a very long night the night before. Aries had kept me up. Like he was just barking and unsettled, and so he kept me up pretty much all night. And yeah, I laid down around 9 o'clock. I thought I'd have a little bit of a nap, and I even set my alarm, but I slept right through it. And yeah, I woke up like at 11:44 and went to the bathroom. And by the time I came back here, you guys were already done. So, yeah, no, it was nothing very exciting or bad. Just I was really, really tired, and I slept right through it.
Well, I'm glad you got your sleep, and I'm glad you're here this time. And
Well, actually, I laid down again later that afternoon and slept again. I took 2 naps that left.
you needed it, right?
But today I had like 10 hours sleep, and so
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh, perky.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So how did I know you were in the midst of football, whatever.
Well, it was pretty touch and go there for a little bit. It's actually the last 2 games. I thought for sure the Niners looked like they were going to lose. They just looked flat, and their teams they were just running faster. It seemed like they were just making better guesses and better plays, and yeah, but the Niners pulled it out. So
so the 49ers won.
Yes. They had like 27 point second half, and they won by 3 points. So they barely beat the 2 of the weaker teams in the playoffs. They barely beat them. So, but
who's in the Super Bowl, and when is the Super Bowl?
February 11th, I think. So 2 weeks, and then it'll be the Niners and the Chiefs.
Oh, so the Niners made it.
Yeah.
Super Bowl. Ooh, yeah. And so the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes. In 2 weeks.
Taylor Swift's game.
I guess she will be there. Yes. I'm so over that. Although it's kind of cool because there's a lot of younger girls and women that are getting interested in football. I think that's great.
That. And like connecting more with their dads or maybe their moms too. Yeah. So that's really sweet. Yeah. Let's see. What else? I feel like I was going to ask you something else, but
yeah. No, everything's good here. It's like springtime here.
I know, right?
It's like 70 degrees and sunny.
I was going to turn on the heater, but then I'm like, I don't think I need to.
I have the front door open actually right now. It's warmer outside than it is inside.
Right?
Yeah.
Our house is pretty cold inside, and then we're like all bundled up to go somewhere, and it's like it's spring outside. So. Dip our toes into the outside on occasion.
But on days like this, it's easy to upbeat. I remember preferring rain when I was younger. Even I didn't remember being so affected when it's darker outside. But yeah, clouds really do kind of bring me down, and yeah, it's much easier to feel up when it's sunny.
Yeah, it really. Yeah, more and more, it's like, ooh, that whole sad like seasonal affective disorder. It's like, okay, yeah, I get it. And it makes me wonder because we think about like, where are we going to move someday? And it's probably going to be out of state. And I've always been like, we can't go anywhere where there's weather because I'm from Southern California.
Right. So
it's like if we work online, we can live anywhere, and I can get cozy like nobody's business and stay in the house. And if there's snow outside and it's a cheaper place to live and has more of a sense of community, and Dave can do some theater and all the things that we're not having right now,
Yeah.
not experiencing living in San Diego. Don't get me wrong. I know we know lots of great people here, and on rare occasions we actually see them. But now there's phone. Well, nowadays there's phones, and there's the internet and Zoom, and
Yeah.
the people part of it doesn't affect me so much. Like I would miss seeing some people, but yeah, Dave just does not feel connected here. So yeah.
Yeah.
So blah blah blah. And Art and Erica say happy Imbolc. Imbolc? Imbolc? We're all both. Pagan Spring is February 1st. Oh, really?
I'll have to look that up.
Okay. Imbolc. Imbolc. Let me write that down real quick because I'm not going to remember that spelling. Imbolc. Okay, cool. Yeah, so should we just get to the magic and probably be done
Yeah.
earlier?
It
Yeah.
will- Also called Saint Brigid's Day, is a Gaelic traditional festival marking the beginning of spring.
Huh.
It's a Christian feast day, apparently.
Wait, it's marking the beginning of spring
Yeah.
in the middle of winter?
In February.
Because doesn't winter officially end like March 20th or so?
Well, astronomically speaking, yeah. That is when we get to the equinox. That's when the day and night are equal.
Well, I was kind of startled yesterday just doing whatever I was doing, and it was like after 5 and it wasn't dark yet. Like, whoa, when did that change?
Yeah, it's already starting to be noticeable. Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah.
Like how many times, how many years have I been on the planet and I'm constantly dazzled or confused by, oh, it's dark now, or no, it's lighter.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we're just connected by all that. I mean, it used to be like, everybody would know what phase the moon was. Just it was something that everybody knew because it was important,
me too, yeah. And they say it's the halfway point between the solstice and equinox.
Okay. So the solstice is like the shortest day of the year. Equinox is the equal night and day.
Right.
So it's like halfway between the beginning of winter and the beginning of spring, I guess.
Wow. And however this applies, the one class, I think, did I get an F in it or just a D? Whatever. No, I think I got an F in it because I just stopped going and turned up for the test and literally just marked in a Scantron of like whatever because I had no idea. And it was an astronomy class. So my first year at I was only there 1 year at San Diego State, my freshman year of college. And yeah, I took astronomy and some upper division teaching classes and something else. It got me where I needed to go ultimately, but I think those are some odd choices. Just saying. So,
That's what college is for, a little exploring.
yeah, but I think I actually got an F. Oh, and I also got a D that I replaced with an A+ at Davis, statistics. But I had to go to summer school like right before I graduated to bump up that statistics grade.
Yeah, Brock just got an A in AP statistics.
Say that again?
They have AP statistics at Brock's high school, and he just took it and he got an A.
Yeah, well, it was taught very differently in my two classes. So there was the D and then the
see, that's for Brock's a really smart guy, but if the teacher is boring and unengaging, he doesn't give a crap. He'll get C's. But if the teacher is good and engaging, and he feels interested in it, then yeah, he gets A's.
Yeah, imagine that. I imagine like being in high school and like one of my least favorite subjects, well, among them, was history. Anything to do with history. It was so fucking boring. And what's more interesting than history, really, if you teach it in a better way? But I know teachers, poor teachers. I can't imagine being a teacher, which used to be my absolute dream to be a teacher, and I don't know how they do it. and keep up, and then you have to teach within the guidelines and be boring as fuck. And yeah. Hey, I think I didn't say the F word until 20 minutes in. All grown up, almost 58. Now I'm mature. Yeah. Anyway, blah blah blah. Oh, you know what? I think I need this right now. And if anybody else hates this, you're welcome. We're going to. It just caught my eye because I have this on a graphic to the right of my computer, and it's the new emergency services number. So sing along if you'd like. Here we go. 011
999
8199
9119
725.
3.
Okay. So stupid.
I need to watch more of that. I'm catching some clips on YouTube. But I'm going to go back and watch this. It's only like 4 seasons, I guess, right? Of like 7 or 8 episodes. So yeah,
many episodes. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm currently sort of half-ass rewatching Jury Duty because I love it so much. Did you ever get through it all?
No. Well, I try to stay away because I feel like I have other things I need to be doing. I don't want to get caught up in a show that's going to like take all my time, and then I end up just fucking up anyway. So,
well, someday maybe you'll watch it and we can talk about. Well, I'm not going to bring anything up. Anyway, if you're looking for something great to watch, it's only I think 8 episodes. It's limited. That's the end of it. Jury Duty, and it's on like Freevee or something like that. Oh, and this just in, I just heard on a podcast that supposedly Northern Exposure has been released on Amazon Prime. Or Prime.
Finally, God, I've been waiting for like 20 years for that to come out, be available streaming somewhere. I don't know. It's like it was sitting in someone's bottom desk drawer somewhere. I don't know. It's been. There's even like a website dedicated to like people upload their VHS copies and stuff.
Wow.
Low quality, yeah, but yeah, that'd be great. I would love to watch that show.
Right?
I really enjoyed that when it was on.
It was like I remember me and my friends would be like, "Ooh, hot guys on parade." Yeah, Dr. Fleischman, and Ed, and even Halling. Shelley?
Yeah, Holly and Shelley, and he went on to be in My Big Fat Greek Wedding and Sex in the City. What was his name? John Corbin or whatever.
John Corbett, yeah, I think his name was Chris, and he was the DJ.
Yeah, he was the ne'er-do-well DJ guy.
And I feel like there's another super hot guy or somebody I thought was hot. Anyway, my definition of hot isn't everyone's. Yeah, but most importantly, I get that Blanca is here. Hey, Blanca. Hey. And let's go ahead and play your theme song as soon as I can find it. Let's do it. Here we go. Whew.
Blanca. Oh, Blanca. Thank you for showing up today. Yay!
Yeah, every time there's a stupid little unnecessary pause, I always think of Art and Erica judging me. Not in a bad way, but going like, oh, muffin. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. And, I kind of get these 2 shows. They're in the same category to me for some reason. Maybe they were on around the same time. So there was Northern Exposure and then, which I think predated maybe China Beach. Remember China Beach?
Oh, yeah.
Main character named Colleen. That's right.
Was
Colleen.
that like Amy McDowell or something like that?
No.
No, you're right. No.
Oh, what's her name? I remember the weird things I remember. I can't think of her name right now, but I remember in a TV movie she played Bob Saget's sister who died of scleroderma.
Ooh.
That's really helpful, right? Anyway.
You said her name I would recognize, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And I think maybe it was China Beach, not Northern Exposure. Might as well have been Northern Exposure. But I remember calling Jeanette one day, and I'm like, wow, I'm surprised you answered the phone during China Beach. And she's like, what? Click. And back then, nobody had a VCR or anything. So it's like, you watch it now or you don't, or wait for the repeat. Um,
Yeah, I had a VCR until like 1991 or two, something like that.
my family had one like 1979 or 80. So it's like, ooh, big stuff. Yeah, my dad was kind of a cheap ass back in the day. He's not anymore. But like, ooh, that's what he deemed essential to pay money for because they were expensive back then.
Yeah, I remember we got our first. We had a top loader that had a remote on a wire. So
Wow.
I had like a 20-foot long cord. You could sit on the couch and run it, but it had to have a wire to the VCR.
Wow. High tech.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Art and Erica say, not judging at all, Colleen, you're fantastic. Thank you. Just take the compliment. Anyway, okay. Any other news or should we get to it?
Yes.
All right, so let's do a quick grounding. Woo. Yeah, I'm really going to try to concentrate here, but I have a lot going on in my brain, so bear with me. So let's go ahead and ground from our hearts. And that color, that chakra color is green, I believe, which always seems weird, but here we go. So close your eyes if you can, sit comfortably, and let's expand that beautiful green light from our hearts. We'll expand out, out, out. Ultimately, just keep it expanding indefinitely out into the universe. We're also, as part of that, we're sending our energy down into beautiful Gaia, Mother Earth, and we're creating deep, deep roots to keep us grounded. And we're also bringing up some of her energy as we open up our crown chakras and allow in the cosmic energy to connect with Gaia energy, creating an interface between heaven and earth through us. So that being said, let's put Shannon says, the secret is free on Prime. Oh, wow, the secret. Wow. There was a time where I bought, I watched a lot of The Secret, and at least the copy I have has Abraham Hicks, and I think future copies didn't. Scandalous. Anyway, who cares? Yeah. So, and thank you for the update, Shannon. I need to check out Prime more. Okay. So, and just one more time, since they are paying for Coop to be here, let's just mention that today's sponsor, Joni Loves Tchotchkes, for all of your knickknack needs. Joni loves tchotchkes. That's right.
She sure does.
Oh, and speaking of tchotchke or chachi, I just read a thing that Nicole Eggert, who was like one of the kids that Charles was in charge of,
The little blonde girl.
yeah, who later was on Baywatch and stuff, like how he was molesting her.
Oh man.
And he
Charles.
claims, how would that ever happen on a busy stage? And fuck you. Fuck you, Republican.
No, they have dressing
Isn't he
rooms
a
and
far
trailers.
right asshole now? Anyway. I'm sorry, what did you say?
No, they have like trailers and dressing rooms and cars.
Yeah. Come on. And he's like, come on, I have a child, and now my child is going to have to defend me. Well, dude, that's on you.
Yeah.
Unless she's completely innocent, but why would she just, yeah. Anyway, not to say women on occasion are loose cannons and awful people, and they'll blame somebody for something that they didn't do. I don't think that's the norm.
I don't think so. I think there's enough of a stigma about that people, for the
Yeah.
most part, wouldn't claim that unless it was true.
Yeah. So
Unless they're
anyway,
really
but Joni loves tchotchkes for all your knickknack needs. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. So let's put out a call for any stuck souls, dead people who need an exit strategy. No questions asked for anybody watching now or in the future. So putting out the call for any dead people who are ready to move on to the light. So let's see if we have any takers. So first of all, my name is Colleen. Yep. All right. It's safe and appropriate to do some magic with the group today. Yep. And this applies for anybody watching in the future as well. Yes. Okay, are there any dead people that need an exit strategy? Yep. Okay, Jesus, are you ready? And these dead people are ready to move on? Yep. Okay, give us a moment. All right. So, Jesus, have you successfully taken these dead people to the light? Yep. Thanks, Jesus. And if you want to release your own dead people or learn how to do it, that's right. It's coming up in my upcoming book.
Drink.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's a great tool to have if you're a sensitive person, because it happens and we pick up other energies, and it's really great to go from feeling like, well, to be extreme, feel like you want to die, to like, oh, that wasn't even my energy, and clear it and then feel fine again. Yeah. And Art and Eric are saying Scott Baio. Yeah. Read about it, guys. Yeah. Blech. Anyway, and remember Chachi's tagline? Whoa. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was Joey Lawrence. What was Chachi's?
No, never. No, if you got a.
Oh man, he did. It'll come to me. So not important. Why am I putting my brain through these stupid questions when we've got magic to do? Okay. So we've successfully released the dead people. Yes. Okay. Is there something energetic for us to address today for the group watching now and in the future? Yep. This is on my master menu. This is in column A. No. In column B. No. In what would be column C if I ever clean up my master menu? Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is an incarnation issue. No. Supported optimism infusion upgrade. No. Heart secret. Disabled ambition. Witnessing lineage despair. No. Opening a positive vortex. Oh, that's our winner. Okay. So can we get a word that encapsulates the vibe of this positive vortex that we're going to open? Yes. Is this by any chance on my positive emotion chart? It is. Okay. So let me get to that. Oh, you're wondering, will that be included? What is that? Will that be included in my book? Drink. Yes, it will. Okay. So this is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. And our winner is, love. Okay. So we're going to open up a positive vortex of love. Okay. Am I going to be the one to do this? Nope. Okay. Would somebody like to come through and do this? Yes. Okay. My name is Colleen. Okay. They're going to test through me because my name is not Colleen. Okay. I'm testing as one of these guys. Oh, fun. Okay. So somebody not from this planet. Yay. Okay. This is a male. Yes. Anybody I know? Yeah. Is this Lon? Nope. Is this Hall? Oh, Hall. Okay. Well, you never forget your first 3 ETs that showed up together as a team. I originally referred to them as Fred, Susie, and Terry. And then they became Lon, Star, and Hall. And so formerly known as Terry, I'm testing as Hall. Yay. Okay, so Hall, you come from the light, come from the light, come from the light. Yes, you come from the dark, come from the dark, come from the dark. No. Okay, so Hall, you're going to open up this positive vortex of love for us, for whoever needs it, watching now or in the future. Yep. Would you like my assistance? Yep. Are we ready? Once again, this is safe and appropriate from the light. Yeah. Okay. So give us a moment. Okay. So have we successfully opened this positive vortex of love for whoever needs it, watching now or in the future? Yep. Thanks, Hall. Hall, anything else? Nope. So we're complete with you? Yep. My name is Colleen. Yep. Okay, good. Thank you, Hall. All right. So is there anything else energetic to do for the group today? Yes. This is on my master menu. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. No. In row 2. Row 2. Yep. Okay, that takes us to trapped negative emotion. So what tends to show up during my show is the atrophied or frozen negative emotions or positive emotion. But this is just a regular old trapped emotion. And I talk about releasing trapped emotional energy in my book. But if you want a deep dive on it, I highly recommend The Emotion Code by Bradley Nelson. So good, and talk about a game changer for me as I was discovering my magic. So I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Okay, so there's a trapped negative emotion for the group. Yes, this is in column A. In an odd numbered row? No. In row 2, 4, 6, 8, 8. Okay. Whenever this one shows up, it always surprises me, but if it shows up, that's where we're going. And I get that some of us, anyway, need some trapped emotional energy, negative emotional energy of superiority. So, all right. I know I feel superior in some ways. I'm sure I'm not alone. Yeah. So anyway, for whoever needs this, let's just see. Is there anything else we need to understand about this or bring to light in order to clear it for whoever needs it? Nope. I want to do that. Okay. This trapped emotional energy of superiority is ready to be cleared for whoever needs it. Yes. And it's safe and appropriate from the light. Are we ready? Yes. Okay, here we go. So we're sending all of that energy, that vibration, that frequency of superiority. Wherever we're holding that in our energy fields, we're sending that to the light. Smell you later, or not. Okay, and now we're going to fill up the space in our energy fields once occupied by this old energy of superiority. We're going to fill us up with energy of, how about humility, compassion, and that's compassion for ourselves and other people, all of us. Remember, we're all going through something, whether it shows to everyone or not. That's what life is. So let's also fill us up with energy of safety, security, and stability, peace, calm, serenity. And we'll just top it off. Well, okay, let's add in some energy of freedom and ease, lots of light, and a dollop of love. Okay, so have we successfully cleared this energy of superiority? We have. All right, is there something else energetic to do for the group today? Yes. This is on my master menu? Yes. This is in column A? No. In column B? Yes. Okay. In an odd numbered row? Yes. In row 1, 3, 5, 7, 7. And our winner is, ooh, okay. So that's my category of curse or spell or voodoo or something not great. Okay, so let's see what resonates. So for whoever needs this, watching now or in the future, this is curse energy. No. This is spell energy. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. So is there anything we need to know or bring light to in order to break the spell? I couldn't even think of the right word. So is there anything else we need to understand about this spell energy in order to clear it, break it? Nope. Okay, it's safe and appropriate from the light to go ahead and break this spell now for whoever needs it, watching now or in the future. Yep. Are we ready? We are. Give me a moment. Okay, so have we successfully broken the spell for whoever needs it? Yeah, we have. Okay, cool. Is there something else to do energetically for the group today? In the future? Yes. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. No. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So this is in row 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, that's taking us to a vow of some sort. So, all right. So this is a personal vow. Yes, this personal vow is in column A. Oh, column B. In an odd numbered row. Yep. This is in row 1. Okay. All right. I'll be happy to share this vow with you. Sorry, it's a vow of chastity. But he goes by Chaz now. So, yeah. So, chastity, a vow of chastity. Probably a lifetime of, if it's not from this lifetime, it's probably from a lifetime of being like a nun. As Dave always says, nun means none. Yeah. So, oh, that's my other sound effect I need. I need a like, right? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So, okay. So this vow of chastity is ready to be cleared for whoever needs it, watching now or in the future. Yes. This is safe and appropriate from the light. Are we ready? We are. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. Have we successfully cleared this vow of chastity for whoever needs it? Yes. For some reason, that reminded me, and I don't know why I'm bringing it up, but here I go. It reminded me of, I went through a time like over a decade ago. Like my work goes through different kind of patterns and waves and stuff, and topics that seem to show up. And I remember going through a time of like lots of like Mary Magdalene stuff coming up. It's like I wasn't getting that I was Mary Magdalene or anything like that. Which anytime it shows up, like, oh yeah, I was this famous person in a lifetime. Like, really? And that's where I guess you just have to look at archetypes and stuff, and that's what resonates. But whatever. Okay. And that's all I have to say about that. There's no satisfying ending to my story. Okay. So, but we successfully cleared that vow. Yes. Okay. All right. So, is there something else energetic to do for the group today? Yes. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. No. In row 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10. Okay. So that brings us to frozen negative emotion or an atrophied positive emotion. So this is a frozen negative emotion. No, this is an atrophied positive emotion. Yay. Okay, so this atrophied positive emotions in column A, yes. In an odd numbered row, yes. In row 1, no. 3, 5, 7, 9, 9. And that's generosity. Okay, so for whoever needs this brought back to life and usability, are we ready? And this is safe and appropriate from the light. Is there anything else we need to do or no? Nope. Okay, so this pattern is ready to be disrupted by a bypass circuitry, care of Gaia. Yep. Okay, let's see which one we're using. All right. So this bypass circuitry or pattern disruptor resonates as in column A, column B, yes. In an odd numbered row, yes. In row 1, 3, 5. Okay, and that is, I'm sorry, ideal image. Okay. So Gaia, are you ready to facilitate the revelation of this bypass circuitry, thereby disrupting the pattern of this atrophied energy of generosity for whoever needs it, watching now or in the future? Yes. Okay, Gaia, do your thing. So I'm just going to hold space for a moment. Okay. So, Gaia, have you successfully facilitated the revelation of this bypass circuitry, thereby disrupting the pattern of this atrophied energy of generosity for now or in the future? Yes. Thank you, Gaia. You're awesome. Okay. So, is there anything else to do energetically for the group today? No. We are complete. We are. Okay. Put down the pendulum before I ask any more questions. Yeah. So, any closing words, Coop?
Not really. I'm just really feeling just all about like living, appreciating, and being in the moment. Because now is really the only time that really exists. I mean, the past is past, and the future isn't come yet. So, yeah, now is now. So yeah, I'm really just feeling conscious of now. So trying to hold that today.
And you just reminded me of something that I'm keeping in mind. The mindset I have, like when I think of the world, and there are there are people, there are things, there's lots of people who I think are not doing it correctly. Um, based on my experience, blah, 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 my filters. But the energy I'm holding, and I'm probably going to cry.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you. I've trained you well, my friend. So, yeah, I want everybody to win.
Life is not a zero-sum game.
Yeah.
You don't have to win. Someone else doesn't have to lose for you to win.
Yeah, and when I think of that, I tend to go to extremes, and it's like I think of, I was going to say Mr. T, but not Mr. T. Trump.
Oh yeah.
He's like, well, yeah. You know me for 5 seconds. You know what I think of him. Although I am grateful for him for all of the triggering capacity he has, because he's helped me clear a lot of triggers. So I can deal with his existence more. It doesn't have to affect me so much. But I want everyone to win. And okay, let's think of another example. I guess what I'm trying to say is I want everyone to get what they ultimately are here for their souls, highest learning and evolving. And that, the more we all do that, the more we all do it better.
Yeah.
Because we are really all one. And yeah. And the world is a mirror. So whenever somebody mirrors something back to me, like, oh, I don't like that. Well, what is it mirroring back in me that needs to be cleaned up?
Right.
So ultimately, I just want everyone to win. And that includes somebody who's a child pornographer. I mean, I'm trying to think of the worst possible things. I want everyone's soul to get what they need. I want everyone to win in that way. So, yeah, and then stop doing the shit that's hurting people, please. Yeah. But I'm not saying I condone any bad things, but I do want every single one of us to win. Not just the Democrats, not just the whoever, insert your thing here, which sounds pornographic, but I don't mean it like that. Always a 13-year-old boy in here. Yeah, so I want us all to win. I hope we all have a fabulous week, and whatever comes up for you, remember it's coming up for you. Whatever happens in your specific situation with all of your filters and all the stuff you carry from past lives, I truly believe whatever shows up for each of us individually is what we actually need. And when you have tools to deal with it, it makes it a lot easier to say whatever happens to us happens for us. Yeah, there's a fuck ton. I'll just drop one more F-bomb. There's one more. There's a fuck ton of value in our triggers, but you just need to know how to deal with them. So, and let me just get to it one more time. I talk about how I do it and how you can too in my book.
Drink.
Okay. Well, now that we're all drunk, for realsies, let's sign off. And yeah, thank you for being here, everyone, watching now or in the future. And thank you, Coop. It's nice to have you back. I think I said repeatedly last time, like, oh, I wish Coop was here.
Yeah, I always feel better, even if I'm feeling good. I always feel better when we're done. So yeah, I kind of missed being here last week. So
me too. So thank you for being here. Your presence does make a difference, and
glad to be here.
Yeah. And I look forward to seeing you all next week when I am the wise age of 58, the same number as the Super Bowl. Anyway, all right. So I'm gonna sign us out with my beautiful theme song. As soon as I can find it. There we go. Anyway, so I hope to see you next week. Subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And yeah, how about we say goodbye now?
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
You are magic, magic. We are magic.